Good evening. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, last week, before that, Friday class only for today. Okay, from next week mean 19th, again, usual time. What's the usual time? Sunday, 6:30 to 9 p.m. Okay. Today, I hope to get only short time, 1.5 hours to complete our micrometer lesson. Okay, what we discussed last day? We discussed about micrometer screw gauge. Its principle. What is the principle of the micrometer screw gauge? The principle: some amount of parts on linear scale, some amount of particular segment on linear scale. Divide into a number of identical parts using another circular scale. The secondary scale is a circular scale in micrometer screw gauge. That's the difference. In vernier caliper, both scales, main scale and vernier scale, both linear scale. Do you remember? They come linear scale. But in micrometer screw gauge, the main scale is a linear scale, but the secondary scale is a circular scale. Okay, this is a principle. 0, 1, 2. Oh, sorry. What am I doing? Board today. Our board also confused. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45. 45. Give me a second. Oh, now okay. Okay, what is the basic principle of micrometer screw gauge? Some amount of particular parts on linear scale divided into a number of identical parts using a circular scale. That's the main concept and the principle. Okay, last week, do you remember? Last week I told the main scale or linear scale of the micrometer screw gauge, it's calibrated by 0.5 to 0.5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and in lower side 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5, and 5.5. It is continue up to how many total number of parts on linear scale? Linear scale के maximum किया
50 parts.
What? I couldn't hear. How many total parts on linear scale? Shivan?
50 parts.
No. On linear scale, others? Xenon? Yes, Nitira, good. 25 only. Normal, general, regular instrument, it's only 25 is the maximum value. 25 millimeters. 25 millimeters means 2.5 centimeters. No? 2.5 centimeters. There.
Yeah.
Yes. 2.5 centimeters. And how many circular scale parts? In
50.
how many circular scale parts? Normal instrument? Very good, Nitira. It is 50.
50.
Because 45, 46, 47, 48,
48,
49.
49, 50.
Yeah, 50th part is the zero again. Yeah, 50. Great. 50 circular scale parts. 50 circular scale parts. Okay. As final part of the lesson, I explained last week lesson. I explained about screw gap. Do you remember what's the meaning of the screw gap? Screw gap. Oh, do you remember another name for screw gap? When name එකක්? Similar name, similar term for screw gap. Xenon. Pitch. Very good. Pitch is a similar word. P-I-T-Z-H. Actually, what's the meaning of the pitch? Actually, pitch mean if you got any screw nail, screw එකක් ගත්තම අපි screw pan එකක් ගත්තම screw nail එකක් ගත්තාම it's the gap between two threads. Gap between two threads is the normal this type screw nail, this type one. What happened? Think it's a screw nail. Okay, and it has threads, right? Like this. They are the threads. The gap between two threads. This is a gap between two threads that we called as a pitch. That's actually screw gap. But in micrometer screw gauge, we don't have any visible threads. No, we don't have any visible threads. This is the instrument. We don't have any visible threads. Then how we can define the screw gap? Can anyone explain? Can anyone define what's the meaning of the screw gap? What's the meaning of the screw gap of this instrument? Micrometer screw gauge. Screw gap.
When the screw rotates one full rotation, the spindle moves at a same distance equal to the gap between two consecutive threads.
Yes, very good. Yes, great. Yes, the gap while rotate one complete revolution of circular scale along linear scale, circular scale moving distance. The moving distance is the just pitch or screw gap. That's the definition. Screw gap. Okay, the final part of the lesson, we discussed about the least count of micrometer screw gauge, right? The least count of micrometer screw gauge. Mami gye sati dik karanne hai. Last week lesson, least count of micrometer screw gauge. Okay, what's the meaning of the least count first? Least count. What's the meaning of the least count first?
Smallest amount in the screw
Yes,
gauge.
the small. Yes. Yes. Not only smallest measurement, the smallest measurement that can we get accurately, that can obtain accurately by any instrument. The smallest measurement obtained by dividing the screw gap. No, I asked this least count of any instrument, Vinuji. The least count of any instrument, that's the smallest measurement that can be obtained accurately by whatever particular instrument. If you got meter ruler, its least count 1 millimeter. If you got vernier caliper, its least count 0.1 millimeter. If you got micrometer screw gauge, this instrument, last week we calculated. What's the least count?
0.01 millimeter.
Great. 0.01 millimeter. Okay. Last week I told very simple equation to calculate the least count. What is this? The least count equal the least count of micrometer screw gauge equal, what is the equation? Wait, Akhil, what's the equation? Others you can use chat.
Count equal screw
Great.
gauge divided by circular scale.
Yes, circular scale parts, number of circular scale parts, right? Okay, least count equal screw gap, that means pitch. Screw gap divide by number of circular scale parts. Number of circular scale parts. Number of circular scale parts. Screw gap divide by number of circular scale parts. Screw gap divide by number of circular scale parts. Okay, if you got this instrument, how many, what is the screw gap? Yes, last week I, by our virtual micrometer screw gauge, I showed what was the screw gap. I'm pen 0.5 millimeter. Great. 0.5 millimeter is the least count. Sorry, not least count, screw gap. Then it is divided by 50 because this one has 50 circular scale parts. The circular scale divided into 50 identical parts. Then divide by 50. 0.5 over 50, it is 1 over 100. 1 over 100 means 0.01 millimeter. Yeah, that's the point we discussed finally of the final last week class. Okay, up to now, do we have any doubt? Any doubt up to now? Do you have any doubt up to now? No doubt. Okay. Before moving to today's lesson, you have to revise what are the main parts of these micrometer screw gauge. Okay. Let's revise. What's the name of this one? What's the name of this final part?
Thimble head.
Good. Senura, I need another name for similar term for this one. Senura. Great. Another name. Great. Ratchet. Can you hear his sound? I know the name. It's yeah. The problem this mic cancel background sounds. Only my sounds come. No sound. No. The problem the mic. Okay. It's coming sound, right? It's freely rotating with sound. Okay, that's the purpose of the ratchet. That's the main important part of the micrometer screw gauge. That what's the purpose of that? Do you remember? We can avoid over tightening and tight into a specific value, tight into a required level actually. Now think this. Oh, before that, what is the name of that? This rough
Thimble.
part, thimble. Great, thimble. Mm, this U-shaped one,
Frame.
great, frame or U-frame. This one,
Anvil.
others, anvil. Great. This is this is scale. This one, the rotating one,
Circular scale.
circular scale, circular scale, circular scale. This one, the fixed scale.
Linear scale or sleeve.
Yeah, great. What's the name of this part? This lever.
Locking lever.
Great. හරි. අනිත් පැත්ත දාන්න ඕනේ. Yes, locking lever. Okay, they are the main parts of the micrometer screw gauge. Okay, before moving to today's lesson, හරි අපි ටියුට් එකේ ගිහින් යමු. Up to now we discussed, right? I revised only last week lesson. හරි. Okay, that's only we discussed. Okay, actually our today lesson taking measurements by using micrometer screw gauge. How we can use micrometer screw gauge to get measurements. Actually, part of this practical I explained last week. Okay, what is our first step? The actual first step, clean the instrument. Okay, you have to clean this instrument. Now it is already clean. Clean the instrument first. This anvil and spindle especially. You have to clean. If there any dust particle, your measurement can be changed. Okay, now it is clean. Okay, the second, give me a second. Okay, sorry, there was a call from our student. Okay, now what is our first step to get measurement using micrometer screw gauge? What is our first step? Clean the instrument. Now it is already clean. Okay, the second object, sorry, second step, place the object. Okay, last week I explained where we need to place the object. Now this is my object. This is a pen clip, pen clip, clip of pen. Where I need to place this object? Close to anvil, right? Close to anvil. Close to anvil, right? Close to anvil. Okay. Now, okay, close to anvil. Now, what's the second step? Position the object to measure the between anvil and spindle and read the main scale value. Okay, before read the main scale value, okay, still we are in basic level. Rotate by thimble. Rotate by thimble. Last week I explained. Rotate by thimble. Up to which level? Up to which level the spindle reach very close to the object. Now it is very close to the object. Now we have to stop rotate by thimble and rotate by thimble head ratchet. Can you hear sound? Sound again? Okay, it's coming sound. Sound and it's freely rotating. Freely rotating. The spindle is not rotating, circular scale not rotating. But if you rotate opposite direction, again releasing. Again releasing. Again releasing. Again releasing. But if you tightening, in the tightening, now this is a required level. If I rotate again, if we tight, it's freely rotate. No any changes here. No any changes in circular scale or spindle. Good. Okay, that's how this thimble head. What is the requirement? To tight the object in required tightness. Tight the object in required tightness between anvil and spindle. Understood? Hurry. Now you already know the steps. If you know step, our final step of this measurement taking, the read the final measurements. Now that was the reading. No, I have locked the screw gauge. Okay, now this is a thickness of, this is a thickness, so this is the diameter of this pen clip. This is the diameter of this pen clip. See, this is the diameter of this pen clip. This is the diameter of this pen clip. Okay, how we can read this measurement now? Okay, it is very simple, and I will explain this method step by step method. Step by step I will explain, then you can easily understand and practice this. All right. Okay, Mabel. Now I am going to read. I'll draw this measurement. Okay, I'll draw this measurement. Okay, that is actual pen clip diameter. If you interest, now the what's the mission? What's the mission? NASA these days, NASA doing a mission, right? The travel around the sun. Artemis 2, no? Artemis 2. The Yala the landing video, if you interest, okay, if you interest, but you have to get up early if you want to watch this. In YouTube, you can search NASA Live, NASA TV Live or NASA Live. YouTube and Instagram, everything, it has a live stream. ඒක ගිහින් බලන්න ඔයාලා NASA live mission or live කියලා ගැහුවත් එනවා. But it is the broadcasting start at 4 a.m. in Sri Lankan time. It is in USA time, I think night. Today night, but in Sri Lankan time it is 4 a.m. 4 a.m. If you interest, you can watch this. It's an interesting video. Because in fourth lesson we can discuss they think this is the earth and this is the moon, right? Make up it's so far. Normally how many kilometers? How many kilometers between earth and sun? Not sun, moon. Do you know anyone? Do you have any idea? What's the distance between moon and earth?
380,000 kilometers.
Yeah, evagi. No, 380,000 kilometers. Yes. Normally in USA, NASA scientists always use miles. Miles, no? In NASA, all website and all videos they given in miles. Yes, in kilometers it is 384,000 kilometers. It's mile 2 lakhs, and I can't remember the exact value. Okay, 384,000 kilometers. Nowadays, now travel kalatin mehemet. This is a starting point, and going to the this is a path. This is a path. Now they at this range. Okay, that's actually most dangerous stage of this scientist. Most dangerous step, because this path, medical, this yellow color path, they travel due to the engine using fuels. But after this part, මෙතනින් පස්සේ they come due to the gravity of the earth. This gravity is it's a huge force. Normally if we release anything, it's fall down due to gravity. මෙයා වැටෙන්නේ මේ gravity එක නිසා. අපිට මෙහෙම very small stone part, you can release to 3 to 4 buildings, above 3 to 4 buildings. අපි හිතමු 50 meters, above 50 meters. Now it is fall. It's a huge speed. In fourth lesson we can discuss. Ek mara speed එකකින් වැටෙන්නේ. It has a huge kinetic energy, at the ground level. But same this aircraft. Do you know what is the mass of this aircraft? What's the name of it? What's the name? මෙයාගේ නම මොකක්ද?
Artemis 2.
No. That's a mission. What's the name of the aircraft? Don't know anyone? Tanit. Don't know? It's Orion. Orion. Orion, no? Orion. Orion is the name. Okay, now do you know what is a mass? Okay, let's search about mass of this. Yeah, mainly these the gravitational speed. The speed of the gravity again in this gravitational speed, gravitational acceleration actually. It's coming due to gravitational acceleration. In first lesson we can discuss. It's coming due to gravitational acceleration. This gravitational acceleration mainly depend on the mass of this aircraft. Yeah, 35,000 kilogram. Yo, 35,000 kilogram. That means 35 tons. 35 tons mean normally අපි දැන් think අපි දැන් normal ලොරියක් ගත්තොත් it's 1 to 2 tons, no? Empty container, but it is 35 tons. 35 tons. And if you got live current speed, current velocity of that, make a landing speed එක wait, I'll show you. Current speed 4076. 4076. 4076. 4076 miles per hour. Miles per hour. Kilometers per hour, it's greater than that. Make it double again. Kilometers per hour. It is, think it is 10,000. Sorry, 6,000. 6,000 kilometers per hour. 6,000 kilometers per hour mean 6,000 kilometers per 1 hour. Within 1 second, very interesting, eh? Within 1 second, only speed, the normal speed, within 1 second, it is 6,000 divided by 3,600. Approximately 2 kilometers per 1 second. See, 2 kilometers. Can you imagine? How about the speed? අපි හිතමු 1 kilometer කියලා approximately. හරි මේක 1.8 වගේනේ. Think 1 kilometer per 1 second. How about the speed? Yeah, that's a power of the gravity. That's the power of the gravity. The gravity is a more powerful force. More powerful force. Okay, about gravitational force and gravity, we are discussing in first lesson, our 5th lesson. Normally, how about the normal speed of our vehicles? 60 kilometers per hour. Normal our highway speed 100 kilometers per hour. But this aircraft landing speed 6,000 kilometers per hour. Understand the difference, eh? Yeah, search about them. Normally they are very interesting. Normally yeah, that's a gravity. They have rescue mission. In the rescue mission they have planned use lot of parachute. Now it is 6,000 kilometers per hour. At the landing position they have to convert into 27 kilometers per hour. That's a safe speed at the sea level. Sea level eකට land වෙද්දී යාලා convert කරගන්න ඕනේ. හොයන්න you can search about 6,000 kilometers per hour speed need to be converted into 27 kilometers per hour. They have planned use 13 parachutes. 13 parachute at the separate levels. Yeah, 1.6 kilometers per hour. Yeah, I got approximately 1.6 kilometers per hour. Yeah, per second, sorry, per second. Yeah, within per second 1.6 kilometers in the speed. Yeah, that is the power of our gravity. Normally, after this part, after this position, it's totally okay. It's totally travel due to the gravity, not using engines and fuels, not using fuels. Okay. If you're interested, you can watch this live stream tomorrow morning. Hurry. Okay, sorry. We are discussing about the measurement readings. Okay. Now I have got a reading. Now I have got a reading. This is my linear scale value. This is my linear scale value. Okay. This is my main scale value. Sorry, linear scale value. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Now how to read? What are the steps to read this measurement? What are the steps to read this reading? Read this reading. Okay, think it is 25 and it is 20 and it is 30. That's a circular scale value and this is a linear scale value. Okay, I will explain 4 steps. It is similar to vernier caliper. I will explain 4 steps to easily understand how to read the measurement of micrometer screw gauge. This is the first step. This is the first step. First step, read the main scale reading. Read the main scale reading or linear scale reading. Read the linear scale reading. Okay, what is a linear scale reading? What do you think? What is a linear scale reading? Here the gun. Do you have any idea?
6.5.
No. As linear scale, we have to get the final value we can observe on the linear scale. It is 5, 5.5 and 6 millimeter. 6.5 we can't observe. No, 6.5 we can't observe. Yeah, actually 6.5 we can't observe. 6 millimeter is a linear scale value. No, 7. Say no. It is not 6. 5, 5.5, 6. the final value of the linear scale we can observe. I got Akhil? Senon, hurry. It is 6 millimeters. 6 millimeters. Okay, second step, very simple. It is same as vernier caliper. The second step, get the read the coincide part. It's similar to vernier caliper. Coincide parts of circular scale. Read coincide parts of circular scale. Okay, now how to get the coincide parts? What do you think? How to get the coincide parts in circular scale? Can you see one value of circular scale coincide with the linear scale middle axis? This horizontal line is the middle axis of this horizontal line. This horizontal line is the middle axis of the linear scale. Middle axis of the linear scale. This middle axis, with this middle axis, one circular scale value is coincide, right? Now 25 is coincide with linear scale middle axis. Now the coincide part 25. Coincide part reads on circular scale. Circular scale, it is 25. Okay, third step. Coincide parts multiplied by least count. Coincide parts multiplied by least count. It is 25 multiplied by 0.01 millimeter. 0.01 millimeter, that's the least count. Millimeter. 25 multiplied by 0.01 millimeter. Okay, what is the value? 0.25 millimeters. 0.25 millimeters. 0.25 millimeters. 0.25 millimeters. Finally, this linear scale value means first part answer, add to the circular scale third part answer. Third part answer. Third part value. That means 6 plus 0.25 millimeter. It is 6.25 millimeter. Okay, then yeah, the diameter of the external diameter or thickness of this clip, what is the value? 6.25 millimeter. 6.25 millimeter. I got? Understood? If you have any doubt, please ask. Any part doubt? Please ask. මොකක් හරි part එකක් තේරුම් නැත්නම් අහන්න. Understood? Okay, first part is the first step is the get the linear scale reading. How to get the linear scale reading? Final value of the linear scale we can observe. Final value. The second step, get the coincide number on circular scale. Coincide number with linear scale middle axis. Okay, linear scale middle axis, it is 25. Now 25 multiplied by least count, it is 0.25. Finally, 6 millimeter is the least count value, add to the 0.25 millimeter. 6.25 millimeter is the reading. Good? Understood? Sinon? Shivan? Great. Okay, I have given steps. Read the main scale value on the linear scale. Read the circular scale reading. Identify the number of divisions on the circular scale that align with the linear scale. Linear scale middle axis actually. Calculate the total reading. Multiply the number of aligned circular scale divisions by the least count of the instrument and add this value to the main scale reading. Add this value to the main scale reading to get the total final reading, total measurements. Okay, total reading equal linear scale reading. That's the first part answer. Circular scale divisions multiplied by the least count. Okay, this is a short method. This is a short method that you can remember. That's a short method. The total reading equal, what's the first step? Linear scale reading. Read the linear scale reading. That's the final value of the linear scale you can observe. Circular scale division. Sorry, linear scale reading plus circular scale divisions. That means coincide division multiplied by the least count. Okay, with brackets. With brackets. Multiply. Okay, let's practice this. Let's practice. Anyone understood? Everyone? Understood, right? If you have any doubt, ask me. Okay, they are the main parts of the micrometer screw gauge. Again, ratchet, thimble, sleeve, spindle, anvil, lock lever, frame. Measurement reading by micrometer screw gauge. Okay, wait. Okay, before this question, okay, I'll give you another practice question, easy one. Later we can go to this part. Okay, can you read this measurement? Please follow previous explained steps. Hurry. I'll give you 1 minute, no, 30 seconds. Try to get this. Okay, what is the reading? Great, Shevan. Others? No, say not. Try again. Small mistake. Others, Akil? Now correct. Good, Sinon. Others? Nitira? Piniju? Pinuji? Sweta? Great, Akil. Nitira? Nitira? Okay, very simple. You can follow steps. Okay, what is your first step? Read the linear scale reading. Okay, this is a linear scale. The final value 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 millimeter is the reading. 4 millimeter is the reading. Now, get the coincide number. Always remember this circular scale values increasing to upward direction. මෙයාලා වැඩි වෙන්නේ උඩට මේ 40, 41 increase upward direction. Sorry. Now 40, 41, 42, 43 is the 43 is the coincide part. Then 43 multiplied by the least count 0.01. This is short method. 4 millimeter plus 0.43 millimeter. Then it is 4.43 millimeter is the read. Any doubt? Viniji? Understood? Shweta? Hurry. Next one. Next one. What is this read? What's the reading? No, Vinuji. You have to check again. Is Nitira correct? Senon correct? Shivan. No, small mistake. Shivan, check again. The linear scale value is the problem. Both Viniji and Shiva. Linear scale value is wrong. Okay, let's calculate. No, okay. Same mistake. Linear scale value wrong. Wait. Now what is the linear scale value? 0, 0 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5 is the linear scale value. Plus, what is the coincide part? 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 multiplied by 0 0.01. Okay. Then 25, sorry, 4.5 millimeter plus 0.29. 0.29 millimeter. Then what happened? 4.79 millimeter is on. Shivan, okay? Viniji? Okay? Okay. Now this one. What is this reading? Is it not 5 millimeters? This one? No, no, Viniji. That's the method. 0 and 0 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5. The final value you have to consider. The final value you can observe. Payna value. Observable value on the linear scale. Okay. Others, do you have any doubt? Any doubt? No, right? This one. What is this reading? Okay, sorry. What is this reading? Wait. I need the answer from all. Wait. All are correct. Others? Shweta? කවුද? Akil? And Senura? What is this reading? What is this reading? Okay, what is a linear scale reading? Sorry. Okay, what's a linear scale reading? Akil, small mistake. Yes, 1.5 millimeter is a linear scale reading. Yeah. 1.5 millimeter is a linear scale reading. Then add, how about the coincide parts? Coincide number 35. 36 is the coincide number. 36 multiplied by least count 0.01 millimeter. 0.01 millimeter. Brackets. 1.5 millimeter plus 36 multiplied by 0.01, 0.36 millimeter. 1.5 plus 0.36, 1.86 millimeter. Wait, Nitira correct? Akhil, I think your calculation error. Final step you are wrong. Other steps correct. Shavin correct. Great. Yeah. Please all try to send me answers, then you can check yourself. Okay, next one. Oh, sorry, this is not one. This one. Oh, sorry. Okay, what is this value? No, Shevan, very small mistake. Xenon, small mistake. Okay, this long line is a 20. This long line is 20. This is 25. This is 15. Then please check now. No, okay. Your linear scale value wrong. Yes, Shivan correct. Senon correct. Vinuji has a mistake. Your linear scale value is wrong, Vinuji. Senura, what is this reading? Quickly. Senura, what is this reading? Try. No, Vinuji. Circular scale, sorry, linear scale value is wrong. No, Akhil. Yeah. Yes, Nithira correct. Okay, please follow steps. Steps. What are the steps? Name by steps. First step, calculate, get the linear scale value. 5, 5.5, 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5 is the linear scale reading, 8.5 millimeter. Plus no, Senura. Step, follow steps. Now correct. Linear scale like a final value very simple. The final value of the linear scale 8.5 millimeter plus. Now coincide part, this is a 20. This long line is a 20. 21, 22. 22 multiplied by least count. Brackets. 0.01 multiplied by 2, it is 8.5 millimeter plus 0.22. What's the value? 8.72. Great. 8.72. 8.72. Okay, I will give you actual instrument reading. Actual instrument reading. Wait. Wait, Viniji. Now correct. හරි අපි මේකෙන් try කරමු. හැමෝම අල්ල ගන්න ඕනේ. Okay. Now I am going to measure. Can you see my screen? laptop screen. Yeah. Hi. Wait, I share again with sound to give. Hi. Now I'm going to measure the thickness of this object, right? I'm going to measure the thickness of this object. Okay. Now I'm going to release the spindle first. Release the spindle first. Okay. This is I'm rotating by thimble. Okay. Rotating by thimble. Then second step, place the object close to the anvil. Place the object close to the anvil. Now I am going to rotate by thimble. I am going to rotate by thimble. Thimble लेकिन तमा rotate करा. And now the spindle very close to the object. Now spindle very close to the object. Now I am going to rotate by thimble head. Can you hear this sound? This is the sound. This is the sound of the ratchet. This sound releasing. If it is freely rotate with this sound, you have to identify this is the required tightness. The required tightness, then you can read the thickness or diameter of this instrument object. Okay, now you can read this measurement. Oh, sorry. Now you can read this measurement. Okay, what is this reading? What is this reading? I'll show me. I'll show me. Okay, what is this reading? Okay, what is this reading? Yes, it's very simple, no? Others, what is this reading? Okay, what's the first step? Read the linear scale reading. It is 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2. 2 is the linear scale reading, right? The linear scale reading 2. Then the circular scale coincide part 25. 25 perfectly coincide with linear scale middle axis. Then it is 25. Now 25 multiplied by this count 0 0.025. 0.25 add 2, 2.25. Simple, right? Simple. 2.25 millimeter. Great. Next one. Answers the next one. Okay, this one. Quickly send your answer. Everyone. Ceylon, small mistake. Shivan, correct. Vinuji, correct. Senon, now correct. Others, quickly. Senura? Nitira, correct. Others? Senura, correct. Great. Great. Okay, next one. What is this reading? What is this reading? Wait, Senon, correct. Nitira, correct. Vinuji, correct. Shivan, correct. Others, quickly. Don't take time. Now it is very simple. Same method. Linear scale value, circular scale value, coincide. Senura, correct. Great. Okay, now what are the steps? Then step on it now. Step on it now. You don't need the steps now. If you actually, it is like an installation. If you install this method, I gave steps. So installation. After installation, this method in your brain, by looking, you can say the answer. You can read this measurement. දැක්ක මං කියන්න පුළුවන්. හරි. This one. This one. Shivan, correct. Vinuji, correct. Senon, correct. Others, quickly. Quickly, we don't have time now. We have passed our time expectation. Actually, I'm only discussing about this measurement reading because today lot of students absent due to power cut and lot of problems today. Okay, however, after new year, your next class, 19th class, your next week class will be held on our usual time. We can work, we can complete zero error part, and we can complete this lesson as soon as possible. 26th of final week of this month, we can complete this lesson. From May next month, we can start a new lesson. We can start a new lesson. Yes, Nitira correct. All are correct. Okay, this one. Sorry, this one. Can you read this? I need the answer from all. Okay, great. Yes, Nitira correct. Nitira correct. Now correct. Second time correct. Xenon correct. Vineji correct. Shivan correct. Yeah, Akhil correct. Great. Super. Okay, let's do only one question. Final one. This one. Yeah, great. Yeah, all are correct up to now. Others? Great. Akhil correct? Yes, all are correct. Great. Senora correct. Vinuji correct. Okay. Okay, before stop today class, final one. Okay, this one. This one. No, say no. Check again. Nitira correct. Great. Shivan. No, no, Shivan. Shivan. After 11, it has another gap. No, say no. Now, Viniji. Okay, this is 10, 10.5, 11. Then what happened to this is small gap? මෙතන gap එකක් තියෙනවා. Now, Senon, how you got 1? The coincide one 0, not 1, right? Sorry. Coincide one 0. Okay, that's a special case. That's a special case. The yeah, 11.5 millimeter is the reason. Yeah, in main scale, in linear scale, if you can't see this value, actually it is now it is 0 coincide. There's a position 0 coincide. See, if it is 0 coincide, definitely the measurement is a whole number. Measurement is whole number. Whole number of linear scale value only. Linear scale value only. Okay, if it is coincide like this, now it is 10, 10.5, 11, 11.5 is the value. No need to consider about coincide part because coincide at 0. Coincide at 0. Okay, if it is coincide like this, now what is the reason? Now what is the value? It's only linear scale reading. I got it's 11 millimeter. Yes, great. Great. Okay, do you have any doubt? We discussed all type of questions. Do you have any doubt? Any type of doubt? Hi. Then what is your homework? You have to practice more questions. If you want, you can get this virtual one, virtual micrometer screw gauge. Please type on Google micrometer stimulator, micrometer simulation, simulator, micrometer simulator. Then you can get this screw gauge. Then you can practice. And please try to remember these steps again and again every day practice. And after today, you have 10 days vacation for New Year. 10 days means actually you don't have class on 12th Sunday, you don't have class. Again, you have next Sunday, you have class. As usual, our usual time, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Okay, that's all for today. Actually, today we discussed very simple and only measurement reading part, including summarizing lesson. And up to now, please try to go through again and complete everything up to now. End of this month, we can complete the measurement lesson from next week. From next first month of next week, next first week of next month. That means first, yeah, 3rd of May, we can start a very new lesson. It is forces. forces. Okay, no doubt, right? Okay, let's meet again 19th Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Good night and Happy New Year for all.